Welcome to Overdrive AF, the official podcast of Overdrive Fitness. My name is Teddy Gergon, and I am joined by Gina Marie Gerzon.
What's up?
Always also joined by Desi the Destroyer.
What's up?
He's mic'd up today. And, of course, Titan and Brajol.
Sleeping.
I think we should first address the most important topic of today. We're recording this on March 14th, a Saturday in 2020, which means it's International Pi Day 314. What's up, nerds? Y'all motherfuckers thought I was talking about the coronavirus.
Oh, because I thought you were gonna say, wasn't it National Donut Day or something?
Oh, yesterday was National Donut Day.
Yeah,
I
so
totally missed out on it.
I know.
I can't believe, that's a shame.
I'm surprised.
Make up for it today.
Yeah.
I'll have pie and donuts, or maybe I'll make myself a donut
If there's
pie.
anything left in the supermarkets.
You gotta run down to empty New York City and grab Krispy Kremes.
Yes. You know
Yes.
what? While everyone's looting for TVs and iPhones, I'll be getting Krispy Kreme.
There will be nobody on the line for that. You will be first in line for that. They might want to give them to you.
I am the line. On a serious but not so serious but serious note, COVID-19, the name of my sex tape. No, I'm kidding. Coronavirus. It is creating mass hysteria. I feel like what we're living in is what the anti-marijuana crowd anticipated from reefer madness and then the legalization of marijuana. But then they're finally we have the mass hysteria, but it's over this virus.
Yeah.
Not what they expected.
Mm-mm.
But no, it's crazy. I can't even wipe my ass anymore.
I think we're getting things under control, but, it has to work itself out, and, everybody has to do their due diligence.
Yeah, we've literally
At the end of the day, that's just the way it's got to be,
It's insane.
Insane.
It's funny because right before the podcast, Desi was telling us that he looks at toilet paper as a form of currency. So he actually has 7 pallets full of it at his house.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm ready to sell it on eBay.
If you don't give me 1 pallet's worth, I will release your address on this podcast.
More business, honestly.
Yes, sir. Now accepting for discounts on your membership, we will now accept Bitcoin and toilet paper.
Or hand sanitizer.
And hand sanitizer.
And/or.
Oh, man. No, it's crazy. The fucking supermarkets are empty. People are stocking up on water even though the water supply hasn't been cut, so it's weird. Those of you hear any banging, that is the security team that was hired to bump up the quality in their surveillance on our property so that no one can try to loot our barbells. No, I'm kidding. Only 90% of that was true.
It's protecting all the cats outside. That's what it is. Because we have kitty condos out there.
Mm-hmm.
So they have surveillance.
Yeah.
This is a private property. Very private.
No. What do you...
What?
I guess there's so much we could talk about this, but I mean...
Well, let's reassure all of our members and our athletes that we are following protocol at Overdrive Fitness on a daily basis, as per the CDC. With cleaning supplies, we have plenty of hand soap and sanitizing wipes on premise, in the gym, on the platforms, on the turf. The gym is being cleaned on a daily basis. We have videoed ourselves doing it and posted it to reassure
weird.
Everyone.
That was weird to do. That we had.
But we're also and I have to say we have a lot of supportive members and athletes that are still coming in, still training. We're asking everyone to do their due diligence. Wash your hands before you come in the gym, wash your hands when you get into Overdrive, wash your hands before you leave Overdrive, use the sanitizing wipes, wipe down your benches, be respectful of each other.
If you're sick, stay home.
Yes, of course. If there's anything that you're feeling out of the ordinary, if you feel like you have been exposed, obviously stay home. Or if you're feeling out of the ordinary, please stay home. We ask this every year when the cold and flu season comes through, when the virus season comes through. We're asking the same here. I mean, we've had, thank God, everything's very clean. We have lots of bleach. We have lots of Lysol. We have lots of hand soap, toilet paper. We have the necessities.
No, we don't have any toilet paper. Don't come to the gym and use our toilet paper.
You got to work out before you can use the toilet in here.
Yeah. Effectively, March 19th, only number 1 is allowed at Overdrive Fitness.
Okay. Well,
kidding.
But yeah, so, everything's is constantly cleaned, bleached, Lysol, sanitized, disinfected, as per protocol of the Centers for Disease Control.
Yeah.
So we're following all protocol here at Overdrive.
Yeah. So just be a normal human being.
And we did send an email out, right? We're just going over the email. We did send an email out just to reassure all of our members and our athletes.
Yeah, just keep your hands clean.
And you just be smart about it. That's all. Just be smart about it. And we're very respectful of those who choose to stay home during this time. That's fine too. Did you want to bring up the fact that we about home workouts? Did you want to bring that up?
I was going to touch on that later.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, like I was just trying to say, just keep your hands clean. Treat it like flu season, like Gina just said. If you're sick, stay home. Don't touch your face. Don't be an asshole. Mm-hmm. That goes for all year.
Multiple.
Yeah, don't be an asshole. Don't be a dick. Don't panic. That's probably the biggest thing. People are completely panicking. I think a lot of people don't understand the concept of what a quarantine is.
Yeah.
That's great, though, that you said, Desi said earlier, people are buying up all the beans. And I'm like, well,
beans?
Yeah. They have to justify the amount of toilet paper that they bought. So,
Fiber.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cholesterol reducing fiber right there. I'm just saying. What we would call a soluble fiber.
Detox.
Yes. Just, a legume.
But, so, it is a serious virus if contracted by at-risk people.
Right.
Right? So if you're elderly or
those who have compromised immune systems, respiratory issues, that kind of thing.
Yes, it can be it is very serious for those individuals. So most people listening to this podcast, most people that come here, everyone that comes here, they're strong, they're healthy, right? They're not at risk, but yes, you can carry it. And if you are in contact with someone that's at risk, obviously be very smart about your decisions over the next few days.
Be respectful of everyone else too, because by working together, everything will take care. It'll be done. It'll be taken care of faster. Things will be shut down faster, in a good way.
But I swear to Christ, if somebody messes with my St. Joseph's Day because of this fucking coronavirus, I will fucking murder somebody. I need Sphenge and Sfoyatel like crazy. I look forward to that day every year. This is horse shit, though. Mm-hmm. But, as far as sports performance, we are going to make changes here at Overdrive to the schedule. So, we're going to add some morning sessions. Since there is no school here in Rockland County. For most schools, Monday through Wednesday, there definitely is no school. Some states like Illinois, the governor shut down the whole school system from the 17th to the 30th of March. So, fucking insane. But just to touch briefly on it, for athletes, It's sad. We have a lot of college athletes in here. A lot of them are seniors too, and all of a sudden,
Their
boom,
season comes to an end.
their
Yeah.
career over. Not even season.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well,
It's career.
yes.
But no, you're right. The season came to an end, but
then
a lot of us forget, like, they're never playing again. Like, they were prepared to have their senior days. Like, you're always prepared for that.
you even
like,
get to enjoy it. No, I know. It's just kind of start and stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just taken away. It's totally out of your hands. Not like a season-ending injury. This is straight up like everything shut down. It's crazy. It's sad, but I mean, yes, it sucks, but it's like compared to what though? It could be way worse.
So,
we are in a first world country.
So yeah.
So.
Well, wait. So what did the NCAA what did they? What did they
basically
announce?
like a Corona red shirt. So, they all did vote that you can get that year back. So, it's not gonna be so simple though, from what I'm hearing though, because like I know Jay Billis said on ESPN that all these people are getting their year. They'll get the extra year of eligibility back, but how is that going to work out when only like a lot of D1 schools only have so many scholarships allotted per team, per sport, or whatever. Now is that going to take away from the incoming freshmen that were given scholarships? Like, how is that all going to work out? And then for D2 and D3 schools too, or anybody not on athletic scholarships, how is that going to work out financially? Like, is the school going to eat it? Is anybody even being reimbursed for school that they're not attending now for the rest of the semester? So all those things need to be ironed out, but at least there is some positivity, and to some of these athletes right now, knowing that, if they want to come back next year, they can get it. So hopefully they can get that extra year as a grad student. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad deal to get that, go through grad school. But we're making changes here at Overdrive for next week. Anybody listening to this, you'll see that we're going to add some extra classes in the morning so that you're not stuck at home all day and, you're driving yourself crazy. But, yes, just to reinforce, you will be coming into a cleaned and disinfected gym nonstop. We're not a global gym. We stay on top of cleaning like crazy. We do limit how many people come in and out every day, every hour. So we keep close tabs on who's coming in and what's being touched and what's immediately going.
And I have to say, everybody, all the members here they love the fact. I mean, they always compliment how clean the gym is. They always compliment the gym always smells so good. They can tell we use what products sometimes we use because they can smell it. That's a good thing because they know that it's clean in here. They can see the wipes on the platforms. They see the Lysol. They see the bleach. They see the sprays. They see everything there. It's out in the open because we use them all the time. And that's the only way I'll have it, and that's the only way we'll have it is because we're here every day and we're training here every day. So. We wouldn't have it any other way.
Going back to the fact of, like, you really shouldn't be panicking and going crazy in this time. And as upset as a lot of you athletes are, because right now your seasons are either postponed or completely canceled. I don't mean to sound sales pitchy about this, but, like, the worst thing you can do is just sit around and mope. So, honestly, one of the best things you should do is to remind yourself that this is temporary. Like, once this is over, you're gonna have your summer back, your fall even. Like, when it gets going again, you want to have a leg up on your competition. You want to be ready for anything thrown your way. A lot of you will have travel sports starting back up before you know it, or like I said, going right back into your fall. So, even though seasons are suspended and canceled as of right now, the spring season, like, you still have to be ready for the summer and fall. So that's why we're opening up our schedule to more hours for athletes to come in, whatever times they need, pretty much, and we'll get you ready. Now that a lot of you, we got to treat this like an off season. Might as well get you strong as hell, as fast as hell, and obviously get your conditioning up because not only is it going to make you a better athlete, but I mean, what's the most common things that's said out there for people that are not at risk? You know, they're in shape, they're healthy, they'll be able to fight off, if they do even catch a coronavirus, they'll be able to fight it off in just a matter of days, like it's a mild flu. So, you know.
Point is, you put the energy to good use.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that energy to good use.
We've already had a ton of college athletes already hit us up and say, like, dude, I'm coming home. Like, I don't know what to do, but I want to be there. So I'm like, all right. So yes, we will be prepared for you guys. You know, just hit us up. You know how to get at us, and we'll have your programming ready and everything. So.
And you'll be in good company.
That's all I have to say about that. Anything to add about anything for the athletes?
No, I mean, we're prepared for you guys, so we're prepared for you guys.
It was officially announced that dogs cannot carry the virus, so I know like 90% of the athletes only come in here for Titan and Barrage. So when you come back, you can totally lay with them on the ground. Business as usual.
Yeah, it's been business as usual at Overdrive. We're still cranking over here. People are still training. So.
Still eating every hour. So yeah, moving on. What do you have to tell our Weekday Warriors?
What do I have to tell our Weekday Warriors?
Do you have anything for them regarding this?
The coronavirus?
Yeah, time.
Or
exercise and your immune system. I mean, now's your time.
The topic that we wanted to discuss.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, technically it's not on the paper.
No, it doesn't matter.
But,
I'm just saying, like.
I mean, a topic that we wanted to discuss today was exercise and your immune system. There's really no true research that supports the fact that exercise definitely does boost your immune system, but like we were just discussing before the podcast had started, how normally if we are exercising regularly, so they do say that sporadic exercise could actually, what's the word I'm looking for? It could actually compromise your immune system a little bit because you're taking away from what you need to do something that you're not normally used to doing. I think the research does show that you'd actually want to keep the exercise consistent, or keep those, what we've always talked about is having those daily habits consistent. So that would encompass everything. So we would talk about good sleep hygiene, keeping your stress to a minimum, getting that daily sunlight on your skin. Vitamin D is shown definitely to help boost your immune system. That's in the research. And, by getting outside for that walk or that run or that yoga session or whatever that is, that could definitely help your immune system. Getting in that regular activity, we do know that just like in massage, and massage is like exercise, that daily dose of nutrients to the tissue, by blood traveling through the vessels to the tissue, to the brain, to the organs, blood does deliver nutrients to those areas. So that in itself, amongst the other things that I've listed already, good sleep hygiene, keeping your stress to a minimum, hydrating really well, so drinking the amount of water that's appropriate for your body, and then type of exercise, both cardiovascular exercise and strength training or weight-bearing activity, eating well. So normally when we're training on a regular basis, we're normally eating better. So that means, plenty of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, that kind of thing. So normally, all those habits kind of work together to allow for our immune system to stay at the top, instead of, sleeping for 3 hours sporadically and maybe, walking for 10 minutes once a week. Or we want everything to always be consistent. We want to have that weekly schedule, just like we have to sleep at regular intervals, we have to eat at regular intervals, we should be drinking, water throughout the day and hydrating throughout the day. Again, trying to keep our stress level to a minimum, that positive attitude is always healthy. Again, all of those things that, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual togetherness that would definitely help keep your immune system on the up and up. Again, there's not enough research to support true specifics, but I think all in all, the research does point individually to those things. If we can put all those things together collectively, I'm sure the research could show and would show that by pairing those habits together, that you would normally have a healthier individual. So I'm going to put my money on that.
Yes, absolutely. And obviously a lot of people in here feel that way too. Because...
And I have to tell you, that's one thing, if we're going to bring it up. Within the past month, I've had handfuls of people come to me about nutritional coaching. So people want to get healthier. They know that whatever they're doing isn't working, or they need a little extra help. They want to get into better shape. They want to bring that piece of the puzzle and connect it. So they feel like that's something that's missing. Normally when you're eating better and you're hydrating well, that we normally do feel better, all in all. We're getting different micronutrients. You're getting the fruits and vegetables in. You're getting where your micronutrients are located, your vitamins and minerals, amongst the other types of foods that we eat on a daily basis. So, I'm busy right now. I'm busy right now with that. So I'm getting all that together for my clients, my members here, and the athletes too.
Yeah, it's
So I would definitely say, pairing all those things together is a great recipe for a healthy immune system. That's the key ingredients right there. Each one of those, put that into the pot. Stir it up.
Yeah, now more than ever is a great time to really get on top of your nutrition.
Not just beans though, Desi.
Yeah.
Not just
And then just get physically stronger and healthier. So I mean, like I said, it's clearly obvious that almost the entire gym feels that way. Because
and there's a lot of positive effects of.
Well, no one skipped a beat. The attendance shows.
No, oh my God, no. I mean, even in the past several days, we've had so many people say to us how clean Overdrive always is, how good it always smells. I'll see you tomorrow, Gina. I'll see you on Monday, Gina. I'll see you. I'll see you tonight.
We got a text last night saying that someone wasn't going to let their kids go anywhere except here because this place is probably even cleaner than their own house. And this person keeps their house very clean. So I mean that was great to hear.
It's good to know that they feel safe here. And again, we're being respectful of whomever of any that choose to stay home and kind of in a sense quarantine or be protective of their own family. We support that. We're not deterring anybody from doing that, but we're just reassuring everybody that we are following the appropriate protocol to keep this facility as clean as we possibly can, and keep everything to a minimum. Fans are on, doors are open, for the most part all the time, unless of course we're not here, which is hardly ever. So we were here till 10 o'clock last night, bleaching the floors, Lysoling, scrubbing each bar down, dumbbells, the TRXs, everything, each of the racks, scrubbing the racks down.
Yeah.
So, spraying everything down. So, I can't emphasize it enough.
Desi, how concerned are you?
I think it's good to be concerned, but not to freak out. Because there are people that are at risk, and you want to be a team player for them.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
If you're healthy and practicing good habits, even if you catch it, it's not like you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So just be considerate of the people that are in danger, but don't freak out thinking that you yourself are in danger.
Yes, I agree.
So you're still going to eat pizza with your hands. You're not going to go to a
absolutely.
fork and a knife like a loser.
I already have multiple times.
And like they say, wash your hands before you eat. Even as
that's
kids.
the stuff you should be doing.
I
anyway.
know.
Anyway,
It's pretty gross that people
it's
don't.
just we're just, it's really reinforcing all these good habits. Like, you know, when your grandparents, okay, you just came in from playing, go in the bathroom and wash your hands, scrub them good, because we're eating dinner in 10 minutes, you know, or whatever. That's just normal.
Yeah, and just to reiterate that, I don't know, I've been coming here since like 8th grade or something like that. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I'm sure that, you know, this is probably going to scar people for months after this even blows over. But like you guys, we weren't allowed to leave without spraying down our bench with Lysol and stuff from the very beginning. So
right.
It's not a new development here.
Thank you. You know, we're being respectful of each other. So, you know, sometimes if I have to remind, okay, guys, the sanitizing bucket is here with the wipes, so please be respectful of each other. And you know what? If people get offended, that's fine. You know, every year when we would put out an Instagram post or an email just reminding people, like, guys, you know, if we're not feeling 100%, please stay home. I mean, people do get offended, but at the end of the day, if we are sick, we can't open the gym. Yeah. And then forget that. Besides the fact that we can't open the gym, we can't run the business, all the people that are depending on us to be here so that they can come in and work out, right? So if people are coming in sick, those people have to go home to their kids, to their families, to their workplace. If they're sick, get these people sick, then they go into their workplace, their families, their home, their kids, and then it spreads, right? So we're just trying to reiterate, we want to practice good habits. We want to have, what's the word I'm looking? Common sense. Yeah. It's just common sense. So.
Yeah, be a team player.
Thank you. Yes.
It's just a straight up courtesy to make sure you leave your workout area clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, you can tell our space is different than some of the even places that we worked in the past. Nobody would clean down their benches. Nobody would wipe anything down. You wouldn't see people mopping all the time, and you just wouldn't see that. Just those habits weren't doing it.
Yeah.
We're anal about that stuff, you know.
Gross. Ugh.
I mean, I would never ask anybody to eat off the floor anywhere. I don't think anybody would even want to eat off the floor at home. I mean, nobody, you know. But the point is that you can tell. You walk in here, it smells clean. You could tell it looks clean. It's clean. You know. We practice that all the time, everywhere.
Speaking of cleaning, one of our biggest fans, solid rock of our supporters, is Rockland Junk. Again, yes, sponsoring this podcast. They are the #1 junk removal business in the tri-state area. And like I said last episode, we reminded you last episode, yes, everyone knows that they are professionals that come into your home. They will remove and haul away anything that you need removed without messing up your place, without any hidden fees or anything. But let's say you're doing a little home project by yourself and you don't need their help getting rid of anything. They will just simply drop off a dumpster or container to you, and you just fill it and they take it away. So remember, that you've got plenty of options with them, but they're here to make your life easier. The best in the business. Hit them up. Ask for John, 845-475-8523.
Rockland. Maybe they can help you throw out all your cans.
What's up?
In a few months, they can probably help you throw out all the cans that you have to.
Yeah, the cans from all your beans.
All the beans.
Ridiculous.
All that quarantine, you're gonna have to open the windows.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
it might be, these quarantines would be pretty toxic.
All those fumes.
Lysol, where is it? Whoa. All right, what are we talking about next, Boo?
Oh, yeah, so like we alluded to in the beginning about like online training.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I got a little excited there.
It's you know, for our current members, you know, we do have some members that they do have family that are at risk, so they've taken a very proactive precaution to keep their family safe, their family loved ones safe by, you know, if you even want to call it a self-quarantine, fine, it's that. But it's more so that they're making sure they're not going to accidentally expose themselves to any situation that they could bring in contact the coronavirus home or to these people's homes. So they've opted to take some time off from Overdrive, whether it be just a few days or a week, whatever. So obviously we want to respect, we do respect their decisions to do that, and you know, we do know, because they've told us that they wish they were here. So to help them out, we are offering, for the meantime at least, to help people get through this time safely, happily, and so what we're doing is we're offering different levels of online training. So just hit us up, you know, info@overdrivefitnessny.com, DM us at odfitnessny, whatever. You know how to get a hold of us. Just tell us that you're interested in that's what you would like to do. So basically we've got 3 levels of the membership, so of the online delivery for training, right? So we could do, you know, your basic home workouts. We can still give you the best that we can for whatever you have access to, similar Weekday Warrior workouts, or if you need something more personalized, like I said, just hit us up. We'll give you the rundown of how we can all get through this together as easily as possible, keep you happy, so that you don't miss a beat when you come back to the gym, because you know this is only temporary. As crazy as everyone's getting, this is only temporary. So just know that, you know, even though you may not physically be at Overdrive, you know, we're still here for you. We can still help you, you know, work out with your family at home. You know, if you have a little home gym, you can still lift at home. Like, there's no reason why that you can't do whatever is necessary to keep yourself strong, healthy, and sane, you know, because you don't want to be cooped up, get cabin fever, and, you know, because you're not expending any energy. So, you know, just know, yeah, we are here for you. Just
the training, right? The exercise makes you. You create and release so many good hormones.
Yep. Those
feel-good hormones, and we don't even have to get into those, but that in itself makes your brain feel better, makes your body feel better.
So yes, we are both offering that, and I mean, we've even had a couple people reach out saying, talking about nutrition too with you. So like you said,
a couple. The past 2 weeks, I've had.
Yeah.
I have handfuls of people that I'm gonna start working with.
But what I'm getting at is, like, even online. So if you decide to take time off, you know, it does, like, the people that have said to us, they're like, I'm gonna take a week off. Someone was like, I'm gonna take a week off just for the sake of my family. We're like, cool. And he's like, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm still on point in nutrition. So, you know, like,
oh yeah,
plans don't stop, you know.
No.
Can't stop, won't stop. But yeah, no, it's nothing will skip a beat. We are here to make sure that you hit your long-term goals. You will get there regardless. This is just an obstacle. We're all going to get through this. No one needs to panic. But I do love, as far as any type of levity, the fact that, I don't know if Desi saw it, but there was an official announcement from the NBA, specifically the Knicks. They officially withdrew themselves from contention in the NBA playoffs for so that everyone can remain healthy and not catch a coronavirus.
Yeah. Just taking some extra precaution.
Yeah, just to make sure. Well, it's because they were never gonna fucking make the playoffs anyway.
Oh, because you know I don't really follow basketball unless you watch it, Teddy.
No,
and then
scream at the
and
TV.
then yeah, and that's how I've learned.
You've rarely ever watched me watch the Knicks though, because
there's no reason to.
Yeah,
I think maybe when we first started dating, but that was like 12 years
anger.
ago.
Yeah. Well, there was a period where I was super excited because they got my favorite player, Melo. And things were looking up for some reason they did very well in the playoffs that one year. They got to the playoffs with Melo, and they had
the oldest team in the league.
guys that were at the very tail end of their career. But like Kurt Thomas was draining little mid-range jump shots with 1 foot in his fucking wheelchair. So like
I think a new conspiracy theory has to be that James Dolan started coronavirus to, distract from the fact that they kicked out Spike Lee.
That's a good one. Yeah, so basically him and the Houston Astros got together to spread out the
cancel all
coronavirus.
sports so that no one remembers.
Yeah. The Houston Astros were like, well, you can't get booed every game if no one is at the games.
They can make a movie about signs.
Yeah. This is actually all leading up to Space Jam 2. The aliens delivered this to us. They're doing their best.
Spike Lee is a director, is he not?
Yeah. Speaking of great films, Fast and Furious 9's being set back another year.
Yeah.
Like
Everything's getting affected.
I was almost sent back into emo Ted for a second. Started playing Brand New and Taking Back Sunday. I was so upset about this. Ugh. But on a much brighter note, Weekday Warrior Wu-Tang shirts are in production. So Carbs Rule Everything Around Me will be on everyone's chest and back soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking of coming out with a cutoff shirt, by the way. I was going to call it the sawed-off.
Yeah.
Aha, get it? So you can flex the guns. Dad jokes for days. Takeaways, closing remarks, anything.
We are we are implementing new times for the athletes to get them in here, to keep them focused, to keep them positive, and also I think even some adult classes, if we're trying to fit everybody in to keep everybody sane and positive, and right,
Yeah.
to keep people moving. The focus, we want to maintain the focus. Always getting through. We're going to get through this.
Oh,
What?
I totally forgot about. We had another sponsor. It was Rockland Bidets and Tabos, brought to you by the coronavirus.
God.
So,
Who needs toilet paper?
Yeah, in the toilet paper shortage supply. Thank God for bidets and Tabo. If you don't know what Tabo is, hit up your Filipino friends. They might even give you a tutorial.
Oh, God.
Let's hope they don't.
No.
But keep your asses
They
clean,
might give
people.
you a good visual without the visual.
Gina apparently didn't like the first 5 tutorials I gave her on Tabo.
Oh, God.
It was really 6. But, yeah, no. Everyone just do your best to keep yourself healthy and clean. And pretty much, it just comes down to don't be a dick. Like, be courteous about keeping your fucking hands clean. When you come to the gym, keep everything
Yeah,
clean. Like,
I
no
mean,
one should just put your shit away without,
good
making
hygiene.
sure your sweat's off the piece of equipment. That's a pretty courteous move.
Good personal hygiene should be at an all-time high at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. So, just to turn up the volume a little bit. That's all. Turn up the volume. And if you are staying home and you are trying to keep, within a certain proximity of other people, then I would say get outside in the sunshine. Get your workouts in however you're going to get them in. Get them in outside if you want to. Get them in at Overdrive if you want to. Our space is very, very clean. Keep your immune system healthy by practicing these good habits, not only your physical hygiene, but your mental, emotional, spiritual hygiene. Keep your stress level at a minimum. Plenty of water. Sleep well. Eat well. Proteins, carbs, and fats. Get your fruits and vegetables in. Get your daily activity in. That's what I would say. Right?
Yes. I've got nothing else
You
to
can
add.
include beans in that too.
Yeah.
Put the beans to good use.
Beans and rice are good choices, but we can mix it up a little bit.
It's probably the oldest fruit in the history of the world. It's the musical fruit. we forgot to point out one huge thing so far, since we are wrapping this up.
He has not pooted once.
Yeah, we've only had one interruption amongst the two of them total. It was like a slight bark.
We're slightly ahead of the time frame that we normally would be podcasting, so I don't know, maybe...
That's fine, but the last time, he hit us with 3 bottom barks
Whoa.
in the first 10 minutes.
Whoa.
I think maybe they realize that they're also kind of like...
Yeah, he's holding it in. Should we test to see if he's got anything in the chamber? We
When
should
is
pull his
this
finger,
over?
pull his paw.
Aw.
Yeah.
Titan. And everybody's saying how good you guys are all the time. They're so good.
Yeah. So if anybody hasn't given up anything for Lent right now, maybe you start giving up being a dick for the sake of the coronavirus. So that's all I've got to say. Are we good?
I think we're good.
Destroyer, you good?
We're good.
I love having Destroyer on the mic.
Yes, me too.
This is solid.
This is the first
Great
of many.
insight.
I think there'll be a lot more to come, Desi.
Yeah, so some of you also know, like, Desi is also in charge of our social media. So, I mean, that answers all the extra nudes we've been getting on the DMs. So, you're welcome, Desi.
Whoop, whoop.
Hope Marianne didn't hear that. I hope she heard it. Anyway, we'll tune in next week. Check you guys all out. On the flip side, keep your hands and asses clean. Get strong. Stay lean. And
Keep your hands where my eyes can see. Isn't that Busta Rhymes?
Yeah. Put your hands where my eyes can see. Cue that song on the way out. And, OverdriveFitnessNY.com if you want to continue your training or start back up or even just start in general. So